It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Lambeau. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Report! Go ahead.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. Shoots away from one. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have it.
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Packers secure it. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns.
Ready! Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go again with Taylor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Remember tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, here's Lamar. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Hey, middle. Yeah.
Throwing again is Lamar. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Was there defensively.
What? You turned it. Cut.
Jackson now on third. It's a big strike to him. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers push their lead to 21-zip already. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10. Here's Watson. Completed over the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Come on. Hey.
Watson to throw it. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Got to figure out this third down here.
Ready.
Here he goes. Third and long. Hits his running back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down.
Back to the air, Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready. 60.
Throwing again. Here's Watson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Into a crowd and intercepted. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes ended in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that Maryland defender who knocked it away and sets up third down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Swamp man's in motion right. Throwing on third down, Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Samuel set to return. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fields this at the 19. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. This is our last play of the quarter. Jackson trying to get on second down. Over the right side, he's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it on 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. And again, it's Jackson. Nakua here, he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points.
There he goes, right sideline. Zay Flowers. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Hill now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 40-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Got a man, that's Nakua. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead.
Ravens 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 7 yards.
Here we go. Puka 19. Let's go.
From the gun, Watson. Completed to his running back. Taylor hit and the ball is loose. Packers pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
For sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Middle.
Lamar back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the Ravens 18-yard
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers are racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
42. Ravens 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down throw, Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
To number 7, Rashad Bateman.
Working from the gun, Watson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
Come on.
Again, Watson to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Ready, set.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard.
Here's Watson to the air. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Gain of 8. And the Baltimore first down.
Watson on 1st and 10. And finds Adams downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. The Packers and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. First and 10 from the 32. Lamar now from the gun. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Hey, middle.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Middle. Right. Now we take.
Throwing again is Lamar. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Odell.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Packers take their first time out. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports
Our
halftime
tour of the
report.
league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Texans. And it's the former Ohio State star back in Ohio, C.J. Stroud. Just picking apart the defense, 1 of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Texans get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Luther Burden. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bears with a 6-3 lead, low-scoring affair at the break. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best, Christian McCaffrey. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Niners on top in this one at halftime. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Right side into the hands of Adams. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Watson now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Watson. Comes for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 16.
Throwing again. Here's Watson.
First down, Baltimore.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Waits on the coverage.
Tight end in motion right. Watson trying again here on 2nd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to the air. Watson. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying with Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running with Walker again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Changing it up here. Jackson. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Play action now. Here's Watson. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. On the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Watson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. They knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Secures this at the 17. There he goes on the right side. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And in my opinion, partner, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard. I mean, it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes greatness. I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys that made it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially the house one.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go.
Let's go.
We send him left out of the slot. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Begins his return at the 16. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. The Packers send out their punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And plenty of hang time on this one. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or 2 short of midfield. You see the Ravens making their way out now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game, maybe any more, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
The tackle made back at his own goal line.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. This one falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. The Packers are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Off to the races, middle of the field. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers are running him out of the building. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fail.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up.
Now Watson on the play fake. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Tight end in motion left.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Watson looking to throw. He's running with it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
10 yards on the play. And Baltimore, first down.
Hawk 70.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Watson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Watson holds on to it. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. Packers go in nickel on 3rd.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Trey Amos.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That run right there, that kind of feels like the missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and he played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
This is Walker on second. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Walker on first down. No repeat success with that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Daniels setting up the play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Check smash. Panthers.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Jackson. A loss of a yard. Brings
Here we
up
go,
2nd
here we go.
and 11.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, right?
They give up the gun to Walker. And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. So this is a Packers win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But
Two months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And oh, it's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. He only had 2 receptions in the game, but he made both of them count. Both of them went for touchdowns. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Ashton Genty. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Bucs move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Josh Jacobs. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Pats hold on to win this one, 21-16 the final. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.